Question 1. What year did the United Kingdom decolonize India? A. 1947. B. 1953. C. 1962. D. 1971. Answer: A. 1947. India gained independence from British rule in 1947, marking the end of the British Raj and the establishment of a sovereign nation. Question 2. Who was the British monarch during the formation of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland in 1801? A. Queen Victoria. B. King George III. C. King Edward VII. D. Queen Elizabeth I. Answer: B. King George III. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland was formed in 1801 under the reign of King George III. Question 3. What is the primary role of the Prime Minister in the UK? A. Head of State. B. Ceremonial figurehead. C. Head of Government. D. Judicial authority. Answer: C. Head of Government. The Prime Minister is the head of government in the UK, responsible for overseeing the operation of the government and the execution of public policy. Question 4. What historic document is known as the foundation of the constitutional monarchy in England? A. The Domesday Book. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Bill of Rights. D. The Charter of Liberties. Answer: B. The Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, is celebrated as a foundational document of the constitutional monarchy in England, establishing the principle that everyone, including the king, is subject to the law. Question 5. When did the Battle of Britain take place during World War II? A. 1939. B. 1940. C. 1941. D. 1945. Answer: B. 1940. The Battle of Britain occurred in 1940 and was a major air campaign waged by the German Air Force against the United Kingdom during World War II. Question 6. Which treaty marked the end of the First World War for the UK? A. The Treaty of Versailles. B. The Treaty of Paris. C. The Treaty of Tordesillas. D. The Treaty of London. Answer: A. The Treaty of Versailles. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, officially ended World War I for the UK and its allies, imposing heavy reparations and territorial losses on Germany. Question 7. What is the primary legislative body in the UK called? A. The Royal Court. B. The Senate. C. The Parliament. D. The Council. Answer: C. The Parliament. The Parliament is the supreme legislative body in the UK, consisting of two houses, the House of Commons and the House of Lords. Question 8. Who was the first female Speaker of the House of Commons? A. Nancy Astor. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Betty Boothroyd. D. Harriet Harman. Answer: C. Betty Boothroyd. Betty Boothroyd served as the first female Speaker of the House of Commons from 1992 to 2000. Question 9. What does the Magna Carta symbolize in British history? A. The beginning of the British Empire. B. The reduction of powers of the monarchy. C. The establishment of parliamentary sovereignty. D. The rights of free men to justice and a fair trial. Answer: D. The rights of free men to justice and a fair trial. The Magna Carta is a symbol of liberty and the rule of law, emphasizing the rights of free men to justice and a fair trial. Question 10. Who was the longest-serving Prime Minister of the 20th century? A. Winston Churchill. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Tony Blair. D. Harold Wilson. Answer: B. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher served as Prime Minister from 1979 to 1990, making her the longest-serving British Prime Minister of the 20th century. Question 11. In which year did the UK introduce the national minimum wage? A. 1998. B. 1999. C. 2000. D. 2001. Answer: B. 1999. The national minimum wage was introduced in the UK in 1999 to ensure a minimum standard of pay for workers across the country. Question 12. What historical event is celebrated on Bonfire Night in the UK? A. The signing of the Magna Carta. B. The end of the English Civil War. C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. D. The Battle of Hastings. Answer: C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. Bonfire Night, or Guy Fawkes Night, is celebrated on November 5th to commemorate the failure of the Gunpowder Plot, in which Guy Fawkes attempted to blow up the House of Lords. Question 13. Which Act abolished the slave trade in the British Empire? A. The Emancipation Act. B. The Slave Trade Act 1807. C. The Abolition Act 1833. D. The Freedom Act 1820. Answer: B. The Slave Trade Act 1807. This act abolished the slave trade in the British Empire, marking a significant step towards ending slavery. Question 14. What is the function of the House of Lords? A. To execute laws. B. To draft legislation. C. To review and amend proposed legislation. D. To enforce judicial decisions. Answer: C. To review and amend proposed legislation. The House of Lords functions as a revising chamber, scrutinizing and possibly amending bills that have been passed by the House of Commons. Question 15. When was the NHS established? A. 1946. B. 1948. C. 1950. D. 1952. Answer: B. 1948. The National Health Service, NHS, was established in 1948 to provide healthcare services funded by taxation to all UK residents. Question 16. Which UK law provided for devolution in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland? A. The Union Act 1707. B. The Devolution Act 1998. C. The Power Sharing Act 1999. D. The Regional Assemblies Act 2000. Answer: B. The Devolution Act 1998. This law provided the framework for devolution in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, granting them greater autonomy. Question 17. What global conflict did the UK participate in from 1939 to 1945? A. World War I. B. World War II. C. The Korean War. D. The Vietnam War. Answer: B. World War II. The United Kingdom was involved in World War II from 1939 to 1945, playing a significant role in the Allied victory. Question 18. Who is known as the Iron Lady in British political history? A. Queen Elizabeth II. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Indira Gandhi. D. Angela Merkel. Answer: B. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher, the Prime Minister of the UK from 1979 to 1990, was nicknamed the Iron Lady for her strong and uncompromising leadership style. Question 19. What significant political event occurred in the UK in 2016? A. The election of the first female Prime Minister. B. The UK's vote to leave the European Union. C. The signing of the Lisbon Treaty. D. The establishment of the Scottish Parliament. Answer. B. The UK's vote to leave the European Union. In 2016, the UK voted in a referendum to leave the European Union, commonly referred to as Brexit. Question 20. Who discovered penicillin, and why is it significant? A. Marie Curie. B. Alexander Fleming. C. Louis Pasteur. D. Gregor Mendel. Answer. B. Alexander Fleming. Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin in 1928, and it is significant because it was the first true antibiotic, and it has saved countless lives by effectively treating bacterial infections. Question 21. When was the Commonwealth of Nations established? A. 1926. B. 1931. C. 1945. D. 1960. Answer. B. 1931. The Commonwealth of Nations was formally established in 1931 under the Statute of Westminster, affirming the equality of its members and their independence from British legislative control. Question 22. What is the legal system in Scotland known as? A. Common law. B. Civil law. C. Scots law. D. British law. Answer. C. Scots law. Scotland maintains its own unique legal system known as Scots law, which is a hybrid system blending elements of both civil law and common law traditions. Question 23. Which British monarch is associated with the Elizabethan era? A. Elizabeth I. B. Elizabeth II. C. Victoria. D. Mary Queen of Scots. Answer. A. Elizabeth I. The Elizabethan era is named after Queen Elizabeth I, who ruled England from 1558 to 1603, and is known for a flourishing of English drama and the successful defeat of the Spanish Armada. Question 24. What landmark case established judicial independence in the UK? A. Marbury v. Madison. B. The Act of Settlement 1701. C. Bushell's case. D. Entick v. Carrington. Answer. B. The Act of Settlement 1701. This act is considered a landmark in establishing judicial independence by determining that judges' tenures should only be disturbed for misconduct. Question 25. Which city hosted the 2012 Summer Olympics? A. Paris. B. Beijing. C. London. D. Tokyo. Answer. C. London. London hosted the 2012 Summer Olympics, marking the city's third time hosting the Games, the first city ever to do so. Question 26. What major public health service was launched in the UK in 1948? A. The Public Health Service. B. The National Health Service, NHS. C. The British Medical Association. D. The Health and Social Care Act. Answer. B. The National Health Service, NHS. The NHS was launched in 1948 to provide comprehensive health care services funded by general taxation to all UK residents, regardless of their financial means. Question 27. How many countries are part of the United Kingdom? A. 2. B. 3. C. 4. D. 5. Answer C. 4. The United Kingdom is made up of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Question 28. What movement led to significant labour law reforms in the UK during the 19th century? A. The Industrial Revolution. B. The Labour Movement. C. The Chartists. D. The Suffragettes. Answer C. The Chartists. The Chartist movement in the 19th century advocated for greater rights for the working class, including demands for more equitable labour laws. Question 29. When did women first gain the right to vote in the UK? A. 1918. B. 1928. C. 1939. D. 1945. Answer A. 1918. Women over the age of 30 were first given the right to vote in the UK in 1918, with universal suffrage for all adults over 21 following in 1928. Question 30. What significant act in 1832 reformed the electoral system of Britain? A. The Magna Carta. B. The Reform Act of 1832. C. The Representation of the People Act. D. The Parliamentary Acts. Answer B. The Reform Act of 1832. Also known as the First Reform Act, it was a crucial step in reforming the electoral system of Britain, addressing issues of representation and extending the franchise to more citizens. Question 31. What is celebrated with a feast on St. Andrew's Day in Scotland? A. The signing of the National Covenant. B. The end of the Jacobite Rebellion. C. Scottish culture and heritage. D. The crowning of Scottish kings. Answer C. Scottish culture and heritage. St. Andrew's Day is celebrated in Scotland with a feast highlighting Scottish culture, cuisine and heritage in honour of St. Andrew, the patron saint of Scotland. Question 32. What symbol is used to commemorate Remembrance Day in the UK? A. The poppy. B. The cross. C. The thistle. D. The rose. Answer A. The poppy. The red poppy is worn to commemorate Remembrance Day, symbolising the memory of those who have died in military service. Question 33. Who was Prime Minister when the UK joined the European Economic Community? A. Winston Churchill. B. Harold Wilson. C. Margaret Thatcher. D. Edward Heath. Answer D. Edward Heath. Edward Heath was the British Prime Minister when the UK joined the European Economic Community in 1973. Question 34. What year did the Great Fire of London occur? A. 1666. B. 1566. C. 1766. D. 1866. Answer A. 1666. The Great Fire of London occurred in 1666 and is one of the most famous historical events in London's history, leading to major changes in building regulations and urban planning. Question 35. What animal is traditionally associated with Wales? A. Dragon. B. Lion. C. Bear. D. Eagle. Answer A. Dragon. The dragon is traditionally associated with Wales and appears on the Welsh flag, symbolising strength and cultural heritage. Question 36. What is the main purpose of the British monarchy today? A. Governance. B. Legislative leadership. C. Ceremonial duties. D. Judicial authority. Answer C. Ceremonial duties. Today, the main purpose of the British monarchy is to perform ceremonial and symbolic duties. It has no direct power in governance or legislation. Question 37. Which law introduced the concept of no taxation without representation in British history? A. The Stamp Act. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Bill of Rights. D. The Acts of Union. Answer: A. The Stamp Act. The Stamp Act of 1765, imposed by Britain on the American colonies, is infamous for introducing the concept of no taxation without representation, which became a major grievance leading up to the American Revolution. Question 38. What sport is known as the national game of England? A. Rugby. B. Cricket. C. Football. D. Tennis. Answer: C. Football. Football is known as the national game of England and is deeply embedded in British culture with a passionate following. Question 39. What architectural movement was Sir Christopher Wren associated with after the Great Fire of London? A. Gothic Revival. B. Baroque. C. Victorian. D. Modernism. Answer: B. Baroque. Sir Christopher Wren was associated with the Baroque architectural movement and is famous for rebuilding numerous churches after the Great Fire of London, including St. Paul's Cathedral. Question 40. Who was the first man to circumnavigate the globe under the British flag? A. Francis Drake. B. James Cook. C. John Cabot. D. Walter Raleigh. Answer: A. Francis Drake. Sir Francis Drake was the first man to complete a circumnavigation of the globe under the British flag, a journey that took place from 1577 to 1580. Question 41. What does the term hung parliament mean in UK politics? A. When no single party has an overall majority in the parliament. B. When the parliament is suspended. C. When a vote in the parliament results in a tie. D. When the parliament is in a state of gridlock due to opposition disagreements. Answer: A. When no single party has an overall majority in the parliament. A hung parliament occurs when no political party has enough seats to have a majority in the House of Commons, which can lead to a coalition government or a minority government. Question 42. Who was the British ruler during the Victorian era? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. Queen Victoria. C. King Edward VII. D. King George V. Answer: B. Queen Victoria. The Victorian era is named after Queen Victoria, who reigned from 1837 to 1901 and is known for a period of industrial, cultural, political, scientific, and military change within the United Kingdom. Question 43. What led to the formation of the Labour Party? A. A split from the Conservative Party. B. A desire to represent the working class in Parliament. C. A merger between the Liberals and the Greens. D. A royal decree to create a second political party. Answer: B. A desire to represent the working class in Parliament. The Labour Party was formed in the early 20th century with the aim of giving a political voice to the working class and labour unions in Parliament. Question 44. What is the significance of the Bill of Rights 1689? A. It established the rights of the monarchy over the Parliament. B. It was a decorative document with no legal implications. C. It delineated the rights of individuals to bear arms. D. It set out limits on the powers of the Crown and established certain civil liberties. Answer: D. It set out limits on the powers of the Crown and established certain civil liberties. The Bill of Rights 1689 is a fundamental piece of constitutional legislation that set clear limits on royal authority and enumerated rights for Parliament and the individual, forming a basis for the constitutional monarchy in Britain. Question 45. When did the UK last change its currency system, and what was the change? A. 1971, from pounds, shillings and pence to decimal currency. B. 2002, adopting the euro. C. 1952, from the gold standard to fiat currency. D. 1960, introduction of the British pound. Answer: A. 1971, from pounds, shillings and pence to decimal currency. The UK decimalised its currency in 1971, moving away from the pounds, shillings and pence system to a simpler decimal system that is still in use today. Question 46. What event led to the imposition of the exclusion crisis? A. The attempt to exclude James II from succeeding to the English throne because of his Roman Catholic beliefs. B. The economic collapse of 1929. C. The Jacobite uprising. D. The Gunpowder Plot. Answer: A. The attempt to exclude James II from succeeding to the English throne because of his Roman Catholic beliefs. The exclusion crisis in the late 17th century was a political attempt to prevent James II from inheriting the throne due to his Catholicism, reflecting the religious and political tensions of the time. Question 47. Who is credited with writing the national anthem of the United Kingdom? A. William Shakespeare. B. John Dryden. C. Robert Burns. D. Unknown. Answer: D. Unknown. The authorship of God Save the King/Queen, the national anthem of the United Kingdom, is not definitively known, though it has been attributed to various figures over the years. Question 48. What was the primary purpose of the Human Rights Act 1998? A. To codify traditional English laws. B. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. C. To establish the UK Supreme Court. D. To regulate economic trade. Answer: B. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. The Human Rights Act 1998 was enacted to fold the rights laid out in the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law, allowing UK citizens to take human rights cases to domestic courts instead of having to go to the European Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg. Question 49. What famous British law codified habeas corpus? A. The Habeas Corpus Act 1679. B. The Magna Carta 1215. C. The Bill of Rights 1689. D. The Civil Rights Act 1964. Answer: A. The Habeas Corpus Act 1679. This act strengthened the legal instrument known as habeas corpus, which protects individuals from unlawful detention. Question 50. What is the main function of the Privy Council in the United Kingdom? A. To assist the Prime Minister with executive decisions. B. To advise the monarch. C. To legislate new laws. D. To prosecute major criminal cases. Answer: B. To advise the monarch. The Privy Council historically advises the King or Queen, and today functions mainly as a body that provides institutional continuity for formal governmental processes. Question 51. How often must general elections be held in the UK according to law? A. Every 3 years. B. Every 4 years. C. Every 5 years. D. when the Prime Minister decides. Answer C. Every 5 years. The Fixed Term Parliaments Act 2011 established that general elections in the UK should be held every 5 years unless certain conditions, such as a vote of no confidence, trigger an earlier election. Question 52. Who was responsible for founding the Church of England? A. Henry VIII. B. Elizabeth I. C. James I. D. Charles I. Answer A. Henry VIII. King Henry VIII founded the Church of England in 1534 after his split with the Roman Catholic Church, primarily to gain religious and marital autonomy. Question 53. What was the impact of the Beveridge Report on British society? A. It led to the founding of the modern welfare state. B. It decreased taxes significantly. C. It privatized healthcare. D. It increased military spending. Answer A. It led to the founding of the modern welfare state. The Beveridge Report, published in 1942, outlined a comprehensive social welfare system, leading to the establishment of the National Health Service and other welfare provisions after World War II. Question 54. Name the peace treaty that concluded the American War of Independence involving Britain. A. The Treaty of Paris 1783. B. The Treaty of Versailles. C. The Treaty of Ghent. D. The Treaty of London. Answer A. The Treaty of Paris 1783. This treaty ended the American War of Independence and recognized the independence of the United States from British rule. Question 55. What major legal and social movement was started by the Chartist movement? A. The right to bear arms. B. Universal male suffrage. C. The abolition of the monarchy. D. The establishment of the House of Lords. Answer B. Universal male suffrage. The Chartist movement, which peaked in the 19th century, was primarily focused on extending the vote to all men and included several other political reforms aimed at making the political system more democratic. Question 56. What international organization did the UK help to found after World War II? A. The League of Nations. B. The United Nations. C. NATO. D. The European Union. Answer B. The United Nations. The United Kingdom was a founding member of the United Nations in 1945, following the end of World War II, aimed at promoting international peace and security. Question 57. What UK invention played a crucial role in winning World War II? A. The jet engine. B. Radar. C. The tank. D. The computer. Answer B. Radar. Radar technology, developed in the UK, played a crucial role in World War II by providing advance early warning of incoming enemy aircraft and ships, helping to secure British skies and seas. Question 58. When was same-sex marriage legalised in England and Wales? A. 2000. B. 2010. C. 2013. D. 2015. Answer C. 2013. Same-sex marriage was legalised in England and Wales in 2013, following the passage of the Marriage, Same-Sex Couples Act. Question 59. What is the official home of the Prime Minister of the UK? A. Buckingham Palace. B. 10 Downing Street. C. Windsor Castle. D. The Tower of London. Answer B. 10 Downing Street. 10 Downing Street in London is the official residence and executive office of the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? Question 60. Who was known as Britain's wartime leader during World War II? A. Neville Chamberlain. B. Winston Churchill. C. Clement Attlee. D. Anthony Eden. Answer: B. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom during most of World War II and is credited with leading Britain to victory.